Okay, I finished watching this match about 2 to 3 hours ago. It's Japan versus Croatia. And I had seen the scoreline, so I thought it was kind of going to be a dull game. It was 1-1 and went to penalties. As you know, there wasn't a lot of goals scored. But actually, this was a really good match. And I thought that the teams were pretty evenly matched against each other. So it was really entertaining. While watching this match, I was trying to back up my old phone onto an external hard drive, as I needed to send the old phone back so that I could get like the discount for my new phone. And I'd already received the email warning me that my time was coming up. So yeah, I'll drop that in the mail after work tomorrow. But okay, so in the 43rd minute, Maeda scored for Japan. It was his the first goal that little babies. It was the first goal that Japan has scored in this World Cup in the first half, which is so crazy considering they won several games. I mean, they beat Spain and Germany, but in both of those matches, they won in the second half, not the first. So that's really interesting. In the 55th minute, Perisic scored for Croatia, and that's when they equalized. And I have to say that up until that time, Japan was the better team. They were more determined. They were fighting. I mean, both teams were fighting, but Japan was just a tiny bit more dominant. And after Croatia scored their equalizer, they kicked it into gear a little bit more, but it was a very evenly matched game. So this was the first match of this World Cup to go into extra time. And then they still didn't score in extra time. Hi, Beth. Beth seems to be always the one who comes and visits. Isn't that right? So they didn't score in extra time, so it had to go to penalties. And in the last World Cup, in 2018, Croatia made it to the finals, but they did I don't know if all three went to penalties, but they did 3 sets of extra time, which I think in part affected their final, not to take away from France's victory, but France, I don't know that they had to do any extra time, so Croatia was definitely the more tired team. Yes, isn't that right? You weren't alive then. They just had their Advent treats. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, so they didn't score in extra time, and it had to go down to penalties. And Levakovic, definitely didn't pronounce that right, the keeper for Croatia, made 3 amazing... Okay, the video froze like in the middle of my sentence, which is, I've never had that happen before. Okay, so I was saying that the keeper for Croatia made 3 amazing penalty saves, which saw Croatia go through. And it was so awesome to see them all celebrating, the players and the fans. And the Japanese were so heartbroken. And the Croatians are like kissers. I don't know what other way to say that. They were like kissing each other's cheeks, and they kissed the cheeks of the Japanese players. I mean, it was all very, very emotional. I don't know. I'm easily emotional, apparently. But, yeah, it was a really good match. So evenly. The teams were very even. And it was, I'd watch it if you could. But anyways, okay, I need to go to bed now. And I will catch up and edit this hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, I'm starting my new job tomorrow, so gotta actually go to bed at a reasonable time. So talk to you guys later. Bye. just finished watching the Brazil versus South Korea match. And I have to say, despite the scoreline, I thought that both teams played pretty well. Both keepers had to make a lot of vital saves for their team, including the Brazilian keeper, who hadn't really been challenged much in the tournament up until then. So, in less than 7 minutes, Vinicius Jr. scored for Brazil, bringing it 1-0. In the 10th minute, Brazil got awarded a penalty, and Neymar took it and scored, making it 2-0. In the 28th minute, Carlson scored for Brazil. And we're not even done with the first half. That's making it 3-0. In the 36th minute, Paqueta scored for Brazil. And I just have to say, his celebration dance looked ridiculous. Like, completely ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, I know the players frequently, like, do silly little celebration dances and whatever. This guy looked like he was, like, I don't know, having a seizure. I don't want to, like, offend anyone, but I've seen plenty of better celebration dances than what I saw there. Anyways, in the 75th minute, S.H. Pak scored for South Korea. So at least South Korea got on the scoreboard, and I thought that it was deserved from their performance. Like, they really did fight the whole time. It was pretty clear, given that there was 4 goals scored in the first 36 minutes, that South Korea was not going to make it. Which sucks. I was going for South Korea, but alas, it was not meant to be. And, yeah, the match ended 4-1. Apparently, this is only the 3rd time ever that South Korea had made it out of the group stages. So well done for them, especially in light of the fact that they have been at the last 10 World Cups in a row. So to constantly qualify and rarely ever make it out of the groups is just incredible. Like, the faith that their fans must have. Anyways, so seeing that this match is done brings us to the matchup, which unfortunately, I'm really sad about this. Unfortunately, it's going to be Croatia versus Brazil. And that's because I've been rooting for Croatia, like, as one of my lower tier clubs. So I do predict a Brazil win there, but I am going to hope for a Croatian miracle. So we will see. The match is played December 9th on Friday at 7 a.m. I will be at work, so I will not get to watch it, but I'll probably check the scoreline or something, I don't know. And then I will come home from work and watch it. So yeah, that is that, and that wraps up the 5th of December matches, so I can get these edited and uploaded. Most of the goals were in this Brazil versus South Korea match. Excuse me. So I will chat with you guys soon, as I have one more match I'm going to try to watch tonight, but you know, I'm tired because of work. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.